My name is Chris Blum. I'm head of investments for JPMorgan Global Wealth Management Asia. So this past week, I think what was very important is the continued importance that the strength or weakness of the dollar has on emerging markets. So recent weakening has provided a reprieve for emerging markets, which I think has largely been driven by President Trump's criticism of the Fed. Next week, I'm going to be watching Jackson Hole for sure. I think given the recent criticisms that President Trump had on the Fed, I do think it's important for Powell to say things are going to reassert the independence of the Fed, and I think that's very important for market sentiment. The other thing I'm going to watch is the U.S.-China trade talk. So despite the fact that it's a low delegation type of meeting, and there have already been comments that they don't expect much from it, I do think the impact that can have on market sentiment is important and may give us a bit of a light in terms of the direction in which both countries are going to go in terms of reconciling on a go-forward basis, which is something I think will happen over time. So longer term, I'm definitely focused on the trade war. I do think that the longer this goes on, there's a self-fulfilling feedback loop that can ultimately happen where both businesses and consumers can be impacted. So I think both sides are very serious about this trade war, and they're very serious about the positions that they both take, and I think reconciliation matters. The longer this does take, and this is something that I'm watching very closely, the more it'll have an impact on sentiment for business and consumption. And so I watch those indicators, and I watch how the two sides get along in terms of these negotiations.